away from the flex you're actually doing. Either by Cassiopeia, the final lock-in here for Cloud9, a team fighter through and through. Cloud9 have lots of, I would say, pretty strong area of effect.
Cloud9 reduced so much of the early game playmaking with that. Now he doesn't have flash to get out of this.
Ghost pop, level 4 for the move under this one. Contracts on a 300 HP. The flash follow for Bjergsen, first blood. Unfazed entirely for Svenskar. Now Jensen out of mana. Can't
fight 1v1 and absolutely smash. There we go, Smoothie in again. Gonna have to use the shield on his way out.
Generally good reaction from a good root as well. He's gonna take him down! Biofrost helps, and the kill comes through in the bot lane. TSM a little bit near the mid lane. Contracts level 5, same level as Sven. Jensen's around. Ulti available on Cassiopeia. Does not get the stun though. Looking for a bit onto Dalia. Now looking back on Svenskar, and that Olaf gonna run out of health pretty rapidly. One more shot, I'll do it. Kill comes through. Jensen gets the trade. Now in the bot lane, available. No flash. Lands the Q though. Can he get the ward? Yes, he goes in towards the Lulu, who's got a flash and Contracts has got no life, though Sven was there because they saw the gank already, the ward, and Sven started coming down.
And just look at Double's focus right there. All right, never mind. We'll take a look at this 2v1 at the top.
Stun gonna come in for Hanser, buying himself a bit of time. Ray does have flash and ulti, but of course Hanser having flash as well. The kick flash, that was absolutely perfectly played by Contracts. Hanser gonna choose to save, and almost gets the kill picked up for him.
And here we go.
Oh, it barely caught Jensen. He's got to flash this wall. He will do so, but here comes the wall drop, and he tears it down. Svenskar in 3 kills.
On top of it.
It's safe. Contract's going to look at the fog of war. Blind Q. Ooh, case might come through for Sven, but now it's a bad situation, and Contract's taken down immediately. Jensen on the chase. Ray around as well. The Ghost will time out eventually. Taking on a tier 2, very easy for them. Sven basically doesn't take damage. As we discussed before, Rift Herald is pretty easy to kill as a team. Or Phantom Reactor for sure.
Oh yeah, the
Shiv. But hold on, fight on the Svenskar. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Soon he chase down. The Ghost is on. One more shot. Jensen gets the kill. And the Flash Charm is in. Look at the beautiful plays. And Sneaky gets a shutdown as well. Cloud9 do fire back.
Walking up now.
That early Mountain Drake gets him about 20% faster. And Ray goes in to stop him. And it's going to make it stop. Well played. The Baron is picked up in a rush by Cloud9. Ray losing his life for the cause, but that is worth it in so many ways.
What a sacrifice. Ray gives up.
Fight for the turret. Not taking too much damage just yet. They're pushing him back, Cloud9. Contracts wants to go over the play. Gets a sizable kick up. Looks in for more. The charm is there. The feathers as well. One picked up of Doubles is down, and that's the gold lead evaporated. He goes back. It's a 2v1 on the bot side, and Ray's going to flash into the base and try to run for 2,000.
He can't go anywhere.
He can't get away from this one. Hanser is going to win the 1v1. Oh, the top of the wall. Hanser, though, still on the chase. He's going to take down his prey. It's almost a guarantee. But in the meantime, Cloud9 fighting for more. They know Talia's far, and they know that Kennen was as well. Smoothie rooted up inside the Baron pit, takes almost his entire health bar down, and TSM make the best of that situation.
Yeah, huge advantage for TSM now. Not only is Ray dead.
Missing 1. Cloud9 have 4. He's going to stay around with his low health bar. Pops Redemption to stay a little bit healthier. And there's a staging area, 4v5. Bjergsen goes with some poke, bit of damage on Contracts, will not get a root or a knockback, but there's the charm in. They'll get the root on a Jensen, out goes Smoothie. He is gone 1 for 0. And Bjergsen, I should say, stayed alive long enough. 3v5 now. Ray respawns in 7 seconds. No wards in the pit.
Ray has teleport though. He's going to go behind them.
Wards.
It's going to be too late. 2,000 health.
And they waited it out. Now Contract still has flash though. Can he get over the wall? He's not going to get the chance to do so. Well played by Sven. Shakes it down. They're at 970 health.
Onto the inhibitor, but he's so scared of the long-range engage.
Elder Dragon's up. If TSM want it. Not going to do that just yet. Still more attacks onto this inhibitor. It will fall. C9 not going to pull the trigger. They will give up the inhibitor and play for something else. Going to zone out with Jensen. Hunt on the other side of this one. 8,000 health on the Elder Dragon. Going to reset slightly. And it's going to be Ray finding Hanser. Forcing the flash out. That is Kennen now a bit farther out of the fight. Contracts at 2/3. Again, the attempt to push out TSM. It is Cloud9 mostly attacking this one. A big root on a Ray down to 2/3 HP. Redemption to heal, keep him a bit healthier. And they're going to find Hanser. They're going to take him down right away. 1 for 0. Into the back line goes Contracts. And he dies while Hanser got picked off. 3,000 health on the Baron. No jungler, no smite, no chance to steal it away. Cloud9 not going to make it happen. And it's going to be Elder Dragon and TSM.
We got to see the replay of the inhibitor.
Going to knock this inhibitor down without much issue. 5v4, no jungler alive. The TSM will continue to play it slow and steady. Able to playing safely. That one with backdoor bonus. Slowly but surely looking for the play. Ray flashes in, can't find it though. A big knockup, pops the stone plate, but rooted up. Takes a ton of damage on that one. Contract forced to flash, get away from Svenskar, and the kill comes through the root. Makes it happen. The Cupcake takes down Smoothie. Desserts for days. And Sneaky forced to kite away. Gonna get the root, gonna get the pick off. Actually, it's Bjergsen who overstepped this time around. Jensen, the duel on double. The ulti, they get the stun, and a lot of damage comes through. Sneaky tries to save it around. Hanser Hanser getting some damage out in the backline as well, but can Sneaky get any damage? The health bars are low, but there's no chase to be had.
And here's the chase, a little bit of an overdive with Sven and Bjergsen flashing in onto the Xayah that still has ult and into the Cassiopeia ultimate. Oof, they got punished, but as we said, it doesn't really matter. TSM should be able to pick up the Baron and use that to finish up the base.
Yep, and they get it with all 5. The 3 remaining members walk to the Baron pit, not quite going to kill off Jensen, who pops Ghost to look for the play and not going to get the kill.
But that reduces the amount of threat Cloud9 have on the bottom side.
Sneaky gets a little bit of poke. Contracts hurt a bit as well. Bjergsen going back and forth. This will be the inhibitor picked up. Ray cannot find Double, playing his ranges well enough. Double if thing outside of the EQ combos. Contracts 1 hit away from gone, and Hans are going to look for some auto attacks here in this one. Shields by a bit of time. Yeah. Low health bars on Cloud9. Smoothie getting hit as well. Forced to kite away. Nearly dies to a crit one more time. Ray can't find it. No charm to be had. Smoothie dropped at the start. And it's a 2-for-0 already. TSM now. All is left to do is the child's play of knocking down the next, and they do so. 1-0 TSM defending their championship.
Biofrost there.
No matter how many things happen that match, you always remember the last point of it. The last mistake that lost you the game is the one that hangs in your mind. And the Tom Kent that you mentioned before, great insight, Kobe.
Really wants to get this cannon, so he's going to use the parallel convergence, but Jensen under pressure.
Yeah, here comes Sven around the backside as well. No way out, nothing to do, and down he goes, Jensen.
Absolutely good job there by that, just saying.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Sven, of course, had to match his own recall, though finally got his items. And look at that knockback on Hanser, a trade of ultimates here, and pretty healthy Ray right now. Hanser not a lot of ways out, gonna try to kite for some damage. Has the call, it's close! And it's not gonna be enough. The barrel lands in melee range, and Ray gets the solo kill. Hold on, there's a fight in the top lane. Look at that, beautifully played. There's no way out for Hanser, he is dead. That was actually tight.
It's definitely close. They do know the summoner spells are also available.
Ooh, nice, okay. Couldn't quite juke, but hit R. Trades ult for ult. Sneaky gets the root, and here comes the kickback. They're gonna pick him up, and that's one picked off. Bjergsen's there, the rest of the team as well. The stun is in, and that's 2-for-0. Here comes the Calvary, though. Cloud9 looking to join the team. Hanser a bit injured, no ulti available. But Bjergsen is gonna flash to stay alive. There's the knockback, it's perfect. Oh! And ult's back in as well. And it's going to be Cloud9 looking for a bit more if they can find it. Hanser almost has the Maelstrom. It's very close to being back up. TSM still forced to run. He's looking for the haste.
Because they both get the attack speed, is very good at taking down turrets.
One more hit, he can devour. Maybe could have waited longer on the stun. Doesn't really matter though. Kidnaps him back into the minion wave, and Ray, without a flash, has really no way out of this one. First turret will still fall. Credit to C9, but Ray will lose his life as the result. This time a bit less glorious as the Baron stop from before.
Yeah, a little bit greedy here. He saw the Ashe and wanted to punish, but didn't respect.
Oh, there's the charm. Not going to get the knock, but they might still have enough for Hanser onto that one. Out he goes to the side. Here comes the rest of the team, though. Root's going to be there. The kickback. Sven buys a bit of time, but he's still running away. Days numbered. 1-for-0 advantage. C9 stays. Nice knockback by Bjergsen, prevents the stun. The shield of C9 looking to come around. Here comes the Ghost looking for the axes. They're going to get a bit here, and Jensen's in there as well. Going to get the stun onto the tanks to look for double lift. That's going to be one picked up. Can they go for more? Contracts has the turret aggro. The shield's going to come in before the stun lands, but the HP bar is running down. Sven gets the kill on Ray on the other side of the map in the top side jungle in the river as well. They're going to get Herald off that, but C not going to find much. Ray's spinning around, gets stunned up. Here comes the chase. Smoothie's going to find one. The charm, the knockup. That's going to be a kill. No, it's not. Biofrost there to save the day again, and look at that stun, it's beautiful, looking for more, but Jensen gets the ult out this time around. Gets away from TSM, contracts down below 1,000, looks for the stun, looks to kill off Ray, and he's gonna get it there. Jensen forces a flash back over the wall, chased down by Hanser, this time there's no escape tools. Slowed down by the Ruin King, but the knockout's gonna be there, still again saved by Biofrost, and the root means almost nothing. Hanser back, actually jumps forward with that one, you have the way of choosing which way you go out.
Not going to be able to get it, though. Banshee's Veil comes through clutch for Bjergsen.
Stun the stun, but here comes the charm, the knockup on a 2. Biofrost only saved 1. Big root comes across 3 as well. Hanser cutting back in the back lines, and Double has some free time, but Jensen picks up 1 already. He's going for a bit more. They get the chase down. That's 2 dead. Ray looks for the CC. Can't quite find Hanser, but 2-0.
Pressure the Baron afterwards. 3 members of TSM available.
Yeah, Sven will have Smite available. There's not a lot of ways to zone them out. Contract's a bit low. He's going to find the stun. Oh, they can get him just with the kills, and Smoothie secures the credit, but of course, credit to Jensen for all the hard work on that one. No way of stopping the Baron in Cloud9. Pick it up in 23 minutes.
Are able to purchase with all the money. It will be a very big advantage.
And Ray gonna kick into the team, though, stunned as well. He's got no life bar left. An immediate shutdown. Well played by Sven. Didn't have to flash. The Warthog was all he needed.
Yeah, good thing TSM do not hesitate there because...
Oh, Hanser.
Oh,
He almost gets stunned as well. The ult's not going to block a lot, to be honest, and this could be Jensen making it happen, actually getting chunked down. Ult's back, and suddenly he's in a 1v2. The Lich Bane, he's not winning the fight just yet, has to flash the thick part of the wall, ease back over.
Double lift.
Getting away. Double does not have an arrow. He does have flash and heal. Jensen going to get the shield, but he's going to not have a health bar. And it's another shutdown, and Svenskar making some very...
Hawkshot is on cooldown, I believe.
Redemption spots vision. It does not do damage to neutrals. And
oh!
Miss CC, the charm lands, but he's back up from it. Can Sven get the steal? They're trying to zone him out. It's actually one kill off as Sneaky failed to do anything to dodge the damage. Sven does get deleted. Now, can the jungler do anything? Of course not, because Contrax is dead. The fight continues on the backside. Smoothie forced to run away. They're going for the steal, and it gets picked up by Bjergsen. It is TSM who win the fight, up 2 kills and a Baron, the triple. And they go for the middle inhibitor turret. That's going to fall right away, and inhibitor to follow as well. 14 seconds on Contracts. They should have enough time. Sneaking up in 3, though, might stop them. Let's say if a Jensen did die with Zoni's available, wouldn't have changed the fight much, but it's TSM winning that fight pretty cleanly.
All right, let's take a look, because this gets really scrappy as both teams are trying to kill the junglers here.
Oh, that's fun.
Svenskaren is the target. Yeah, look at that. Huge amount of burst there. Contracts is now running around between Bjergsen, Hanser, and Doublelift, so both junglers are dead. Smite's not on the table anymore, and TSM have more damaging abilities. Jensen goes in for the Baron. All of his eyes are on Y. Oh, he got knocked by the Baron as well, so he didn't have time to CC, by the way. Baron knocking you back out.
Yeah. And Sneaky now maybe cut out, gets tanks the arrow. His support speed going to stay alive. Shields back over to the teammate. Nothing picked up majorly. But it is TSM now with the lead. 900 gold advantage. Ray looks for the explosive cast. Only finds Sven. Bjergsen had the Banshees. They can see it.
They're still on the chase.
They're looking for this play. This could be the one for the comeback. Looks to get a little bit back here in this one. Citadel Pop does not kill up any of the tanks. So can there be a fight to be had? Because Hans's still splitting without TP up in the bot lane. And Ray is going to get chased down and split off and picked off. C9 could not find the 5v4 team fight victory. They lost a 5v4, and Hanser still pushing in the bot lane.
Yeah, and that is a Baron buff.
Mid lane wave clear back to the bot. They will go, waiting for a new wave coming in 5 seconds. 15 seconds on Ray, and it's going to be enough to say TSM will back out for now.
Hard on this one. Jensen's back to the bottom side to deal with that super minion.
Go, a little bit of time. They're going to push him for this one. The balls are down. The knockback not going to find a whole time. Look for Doublelift to buy some time. Looking for the charm. They might get Sven. He forced to kite back out, and Hanser zones out the team with the Maelstrom. A stun out from Jensen, though, and it's not going to matter. Pop's still going to stay alive. He still gets shut down. The CC is too much. These solo laners are dead, and that's what's going to be all she wrote. Down goes Sneaky. Down goes Smoothie. It's Contracts left alive. But there's no base left to defend. The minions are here, and TSM going to return to the LCS with a 2-0 victory, convincing at that, knocking down Cloud9, who start their spring off 0-2 in matches. TSM, congratulations for the 2-0 win, and with Doublelift back in the roster, they are looking, maybe that 18-0 run happens.